If you find creating asset groups for your Performance Max campaign either a chore or long-winded, then you are not alone. The new Performance Max campaign by Google is in a bit of the unknown at the minute. And particularly when it comes to the ad copy, there's no particular structure that is well known or what you should follow. But this is exactly what I've created in this video. In one of my previous videos, I've gone over a search campaign structure in terms of having 15 headlines and 4 descriptions. And I've put structure to the 15 headlines, shown here, and also structure to the 4 descriptions, shown here, which makes writing your search campaign ad copy so much more easy because you will not forget any of the psychological elements you need to create a really high converting ad, and you will also be able to fill it in so much quicker because you have a structure to follow. And this is exactly what I've done with the Performance Max campaign. This will be available for download in the description, so just look in the description and you will see how you can download this whole sheet which contains all of these frameworks I create, not just this one. So let's just look at the Performance Max campaign. So with Performance Max campaign, we have our headlines. So we have 5 headlines. We now have 5 long headlines. We also have up to 4 descriptions plus 1 short description, which is 60 characters long here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But the thing with Performance Max and why it's a little bit tricky with writing ad copy is because it's shown across so many different Google offerings. First of all, we have YouTube here. We also have Gmail. We have Google Search, Google Display, and Google Discovery. So there's not a perfect way to write ad copy for these individual platforms that Google has. Because if we wanted to make it perfect, we would just make the campaigns in those individual platforms, like Gmail, Search, or Display. We wouldn't do it in a Performance Max campaign. This is a framework I've created from using Performance Max for quite a long time now, in order to get what you need into it to create a high converting ad. So let's go over it here. This is the example I've made, and again, you'll be able to download this in the description. So first of all, let's talk about the product. I'm doing this for a client of mine, and this product is a individual product. So this asset group is focusing on one product rather than product groups. So bear that in mind. If you're to do product groups rather than individual products, you'll have to slightly change your ad copy to tailor it to it. Okay, so this is the product we have in this example. And let's go back to the framework. So we start off with the headlines here. So headline 1 through to 5. We start off with the product name itself. I literally like to use a product name, which is the Hagler Sauna Suit 2.0. If you can get the brand name in there as well, extra points. Next one we like to do the description with the headline 2 is the product description. Literally try to describe exactly what the product does in 30 characters. If you have product group, then you need to do it for a product group. Headline 3, we talk about the product benefit, the number 1 benefit. And the number 1 benefit of the sauna suit is to accelerate your weight loss. That is the desired outcome from using the product, not what it does when you're using it. That is the desired outcome, the dream state the user wants to be in. Headline 4, we have some social proofing, which for this one, trusted by Boxing's Elite. And then headline 5, we end it with a CTA. This example is just buy your sauna suit today. Moving on to the long headlines. And if you're trying to figure out what the long headlines are, they are pretty much just reflected, I think, best on your search campaign. I see long headlines used a lot in your search campaigns. And they are basically just, I pretty much reenact them out to be what you have with your individual headlines, but you just have a bit more freedom to pair those together as appropriately as you think. So for this example, a headline 1, long headline 1, I break it down by the product name and then the product description. So for this example, I just repeat, Boxer or Hagler Sauna Suit 2.0, designed to trap heat and accelerate weight loss. And that's under 90 characters here. This is a little Len formula here, which calculates the amount of characters you have here. And I always remind you up here how many characters you got to go to. And if you end up going over, then it will turn red. Yeah, some fancy Google Sheet work by myself here. I'm very proud of that. So long headline 2, we talk about the product name, the desired outcome, and if you can, address the number 1 objection. This is just some ad copy sort of techniques that I've learned from over the years, and particularly from a guy called Sabri Subi. He's the owner of King Kong agency in Australia, and he does some very good marketing, and the guy's a genius in my opinion. And this is just some of his ad copy techniques that I've taken on board. So first of all, we'll start off with the product name, which is Hagler Sauna Suit 2.0. Effortlessly increase workout intensity to shed weight fast. So long headline 3 is the product benefits, and then broken down with a CTA. So prolong the fat burning zone to increase weight loss. Buy your sauna suit today. And with my long headlines, I do like to break them up with these little breaker things. I don't know exactly what they're called. But that's just my style. You can find your own if you like to use that or not, but it's totally up to you. Google Ads is all about style. There's no right or wrong way. Headline number 4, we have the product name, social proofing, and scarcity, if you can. And again, I just break these up individually, so it literally look like it's just normal headlines in a search ad. So Hagler Boxer Hagler Sauna Suit 2.0, 4.8 stars from 1,075 reviews. Get yours while stock lasts. And long headline 5, we have the product benefit, social proofing, and also touch note on delivery. So the perfect weight cutting tool chosen by world champions, free delivery over £50. Okay, so I managed to get product benefits in here, and also within the same sentence, match that up with chosen by world champions. So this one goes over your short description, which if we go back to here is this one here, which this short description is for 60 characters. Most likely because it's used in discovery or display. That can be my only thing, I think, where the 60 characters comes from. But the most of your normal descriptions are going to be used in your search campaigns along this area here. So the short description, I literally just have the product name and a desired outcome. So for this one, Hagler Sauna Suit 2.0, the perfect weight cutting tool. So description number 1, we have the product description backed up with social proofing. So proven to raise blood pressure, increase circulation, and warm muscles, trusted by boxers. So just about got that one under the 90 character limit. As you know from writing Google Ads, getting what you want to say within the character count can be quite tricky. So you have to cut and change and maybe reorder or reuse words that you may not have wanted to use ideally, but you need to get within the character limit. Description number 2, we have the key features and benefits backed up with social proofing. So again, I talk about prolong your fat burning zone to increase muscular hypertrophy. Over 1,000 5-star reviews. And for description 3, we talk about the desired outcome, addressing the number 1 objection and a CTA. So accelerate your weight loss without any extra cardio output. Buy your sauna suit today. The objection being here is from using the sauna suit, which is this thing here, it makes you sweat a lot more, but so you don't actually have to do any harder work because your body temperature is naturally raised through this. So that's the benefit of using it, and that's the number 1 objection. It's just using less output. And description number 4, I like to talk about delivery and returns and end it with a CTA. So free delivery over £50, available in multiple colours. Find the perfect colour for you. And just about got that under the 90 character limit. And then finally in this framework, we have the final URL. Now, one thing I like to do when I use this framework is literally have 2 monitors. So for this example, I can't do that. I can't show you 2 monitors. But what I would do is literally this. When you have it written down, you can literally just go through your campaign, have one tab open on the one monitor and your actual campaign open on the other one, and just copy and paste it from here into here. That's what I like to do, and it just means you can just do it quicker. If you want to use Google Ads Editor as well, that makes it even quicker. But yeah, that's the overall structure of this, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.